On a beautiful Saturday afternoon from South Shore Speedway, it is the 33rd running of the HOUS Indy.
Yeah, they gave us a lot of notes.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Indy 500, but it's 1,000 laps.
1,000 laps on this very, very fast racetrack.
And after all, everyone, this is the final race of the season this year, and the championship is close. It is so close between Mike Lack and Joe Heitz. Joe Heitz has got about a 16-point deficit to make up on Lack, but don't forget John Wiedemann. He is in third place, and he's definitely got a chance, especially if he wins the pole.
Yeah, they gave us some notes, some spreadsheets and whatnot. I looked at them. Did you understand those?
And then you've got a rookie in the field too.
Yeah,
you've got the guy that's leading the championship for the Rookie of the Year, and that's Scott Mente.
Yeah, the rain cleared out. We're ready to race. Let's go.
Let's go.
Here we have the starting lineup for the HO Indy 500. Who we got in the front row?
And it's the guy who's gunning for the championship, number 3 in the championship, and number 1 on the pole. It's John Wiedemann going for win number 6.
Behind him, his teammate.
He's been in several of these 500s. Yep. They're associated. They're fast teammates together.
Fast teammates.
Steve Rist going for his first win.
Hey, look at that. Brad Core.
Brad Core qualifying third.
Quick. Feel good story of the race, I think.
Now, here's the guy that's chasing Mike Lack in the championship. He is number 4 in lineup. That is Joe Heitz.
Hope you drink his Java House.
And the guy that wants to drink the milk as well as win championship number 8, that is Mike Lack.
That green car, that's Chris Baird, I think.
Chris Baird, two-time winner of this race. He was second last year. He starts 6th.
And then a 5-time winner right there in the red car.
He starts 7th. He's not that good car, but you never can count him out. And then look at this. It's the rookie. Chris Mente. Cool. Scott Mente.
Oh, then a hometown hero.
Absolutely. As part of that, that is Dan Margetta. But unfortunately,
he did not make the top 8. Nor did James Sparrett in the number 26.
And as well as El Matador, he's won this race before, but not this year, unfortunately, Mike Kristoff.
There's your field. Let's go.
33rd HO Indy 500.
Under a minute in this opening heat race, and we've got Mike Lack leading over Joe Heitz, with Ev Kamikawa trying to chase down Heitz for that transfer spot. It's about 3/4 of a lap. Heitz over Kamikawa to hold on to that transfer spot. Last about 10 seconds now. Heitz got to keep it clean over Kamikawa. And it is Mike Lack into the final for the HO Indy 500, along with Joe Heitz, the 2 championship contenders. But with that, it means Mike Lack has clinched his 8th HO Indy Slot Car Championship. The Hussars built Cup again.
Heat race number 2 to set the final 2 drivers. John Wiedemann, Brad Core, Chris Sparrett, and Scott Mente, the rookie, are out. We're just past halfway here in the second heat race. John Wiedemann with a commanding lead right now. Chris Sparrett in second. And we've got Brad Core and Scott Mente now under 30 seconds to go. Still John Wiedemann by a lap over Chris Sparrett. The green and black car, you can see him getting in here. They go by there. John Wiedemann will win the heat race. He'll be on his way to the HO Indy 500. Joining him, Chris Sparrett.
You're looking live at the start of the 33rd running of the HO Indy 500. John Wiedemann, Joe Heitz, Chris Sparrett, Mike Lack, your 4 competitors. Championship implications, kind of. Joe basically needs to win, and if Mike finishes 4th, Joe's got a chance. John Wiedemann going for win number 6. Chris Sparrett going for win number 3. Now, there's multiple mandatory pit stops. However, you can pit at a different time if you want to, as we just saw Joe come in and take care of the tires. And the first pit window at lap 200 is now open. Chris Sparrett, he's your leader by 6. You saw that he slowed down. He's now in the pits. He's taking that fuel. A little bit of a slower fuel stop, but he's very consistent. At Team Spirit, they've raced in this race many a times. A little bit of hiccup, he gets blasted, and he's out. Joe coming in. John's a veteran at this. Oh, lots of spillage. He gets blasted. You go. Lots of spillage for Joe Heights.
Second stop and go.
He's got a slow stop. John Wiedemann steady. And here comes Mike Lack. Barely gets across that line slowly. He was almost a pit violation, but he's got it. Look at that fuel go in super fast as part of that. And he's back out. Right now it's about a 15-lap lead for Chris Spirit over the rest of the field, basically. And the pit window is now open at lap 400 for Chris Spirit. You see him hit the binders pretty hard to get on the pit lane speed limiter. Once again, that Team Spirit, steady stop.
Spillage. That's a 5-second stop and go for Chris. Marshall's count out a 5-second stop and go.
All the way through, nice steady pace. Doesn't have to worry about it. Look at this. He had a really messy first pit stop. This one much cleaner. He avoids the penalty, and he's back. Not quite to halfway. It's still Chris over Joe, over Mike over John. Lap 500, and the drivers are now in for their tire change. They were all laid out in the pits. They start out with the lane that they were just in. They grab the bag, they get the tires out. The old tires have to be on the board, and then when they come back to the track, they put their car in the short chute in the lane that they then go to. So in other words, if someone started in a red lane, they're moving on to the green lane. They put their car back into the green lane when they come back to this short chute. And we did see that there was a little confusion on that as part of it, but all the drivers kept their tires on the board, so there's no penalties there for that. So clean pit stops, just over 500 laps in. It's still Chris over Joe, over Mike over John. But here's where we're talking about strategy as everything unfolds now for the second half of this race. You've got Chris moving from the inside lanes to the two outside lanes.
And they're going right to work. That Spirit Global team putting those brand new Firestone Firehawks on. They're down and away. A very quick 9-second stop.
And he is down. And it was called. It's roughly about a 14-lap lead for Chris over John. And John's ballpark got about the same lead over Mike. 50 laps to go. Another exciting 500. These races are always exciting, but look at this qualified. For those of you who weren't with us earlier, look at how tight this field was. Unbelievable. And if you made the top 8, you were in the heat races to advance to the final. And look at that. They were all really, really close. It's rare that we've had a qualifying field where all 12 drivers were basically within a second of each other. White flag lap. There it is. Chris Spirit, your 3-time HO Indy 500 champion.
And down here in Victory Lane, it's been a long time since this guy has won. 2008, the last time Chris Spirit was in Victory Lane in this race. 18 years.
18 years.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Glad to be here. It's cool. I wasn't expecting to win this today, so it's pretty exciting.
I mean, you were telling us your teammates, your son James, he wasn't even alive when you won.
He wasn't alive yet. There he is. Here he is. He was not alive yet. No. He was twinkle my eye, I guess.
Feel good story today. I mean, yeah, from the outset, usually we hardly see anybody lead all 4 stages, but you right off.
No, I didn't think there was that good of a car, but it just fast enough to keep right behind me. So it was cool. I didn't know. It was actually the easiest of the 3.
It gets easier to get over. It's third one. Here comes the milk. And the new tradition that was just started a few years ago, which you haven't got to do yet, it's the first time for you. Here it comes. Now that's 50-some years old.
Yeah, put that whiskey on top.
There it goes. Woo.
Very smooth. Yeah. Smooth.
Smooth. You ready to come back another year for?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Chris Spirit says he'll be back. Kind of a surprise winner today. A feel-good story. Chris Spirit wins the HO Indy 500. We have another guy to talk to, and that'll be the big trophy, the championship. And it's time to present the Hussars Cup for another year. The HO IndySlotCar Series. It's been a couple years since he's been up here. Up here a lot. And 7 times the first. 8-time champion, Mike Lack. Woo!
Wow, incredible season. I mean, who knew until the last race here? And realistically, the last half of the race was just, it could have been somebody else different right here. So incredible season, great competition, great group of guys. So I'm very honored to be able to be here again.
Now, when you started this year, I'm not sure the championship was really in your sights. You kind of didn't know. And as the year went on, you're like, holy cow, you're out front.
I already had a couple of appointments that I had to go make. I think I missed 3 races over the season. So did, the guy in second place. But it's crazy how it was so tight, even with losing or missing 3 races. Or 2 races. I forget now, was it 2 or 3, whatever. But we missed some races. But it's still fresh. I haven't even processed it yet.
Now, we got to ask you, when you won 7, we asked you, what about 8? And it took a little bit now. How about 9?
I don't come here just to, cruise around the track. I come every time, put, my best foot forward and try and win every race. But, luck doesn't always work with you. And we'll see. We'll see. I mean, keep on doing what I've been doing. And who knows? Who knows?
There's Mike Lack, your 8-time champion, the 2025-2026 HO Indy Slot Car champion with the Hussars Cup, Mike Lack.
The Indy Slot Car Series thanks you for watching the Indy Slot Car channel.